right now. We are online. Yes. So first say, as always, say hello to YouTube, please. Michael.
Hello, YouTube.
Yes. Paola, please. Paola.
Hello.
Yvonne, are you there?
Yes.
Say hello
Hello.
to YouTube. So we're gonna have the class with Michael. Yes. Um, so I don't know if you would like to begin, Paola, with the topic, or maybe
Yes, but you
yes.
can because I don't like to speak a lot. You
Okay.
know.
Yes. So okay, I would like to talk maybe. Oh yes, you have the presentation.
Ah,
Yes.
wait.
Can you see the Paola's presentation?
Yeah, I can
Yes.
see it.
Yes. So it's about
It's
beauty,
about
YouTube.
beauty,
Beauty.
beauty.
yes. I wanted Kayla,
Okay.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Yes, that.
She'll be here. She'll be here for the end, maybe the last 10 or 15 minutes.
don't worry.
Sorry. Darn it.
No worries.
Okay. Mm, what do you think about the beauty, about the plastic uh, surgeries? I don't know.
Yes, plastic surgeries.
What do you think, Brian?
What I am think, that depends, no? Because when you talk about plastic surgeries, maybe there is people that need it, and there is people that just do it because they would like to look better. Yes. So I'm not I don't know what I think about it because it's difficult. Maybe I can say that I don't like, but I'm not sure if that person need it or not. I would like to say, if you need it, there is no problem. But if you don't need, what is the idea to make this kind of surgeries? I don't see it. If you don't like your body, maybe there is a problem in your personality. Yes, maybe you need to talk more about this because you need to like your body. Yes, you don't need
Hmm.
to do these kind of things. Maybe you are beauty as you are. Yes, that's my opinion.
Maybe you are beautiful as you are.
As you are, yes. Thank you.
Iwan, what do you think?
I think that is good because depend of the person. Because for you if you think that this is important for you for feel beauty, come on,
To feel
because
beautiful.
to feel beautiful, come on, because it's important uh, that you feel a a beauty woman, I don't know, or man, depends.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Uh,
Beauty is how do you say preferential?
Preferable.
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 Preferable. Beauty is preferable for each other. I think.
Michael, what do you think about the Ivan's opinion?
Well, I think that it's important to feel good about yourself, but I don't think that plastic surgery is a way to. Um, I don't think it should be used to cheat, if you know what I mean. I think that plastic surgery should be used in needful cases where, say, somebody has a burn scar, or say their body doesn't fit the clothing options available. I know that that happens oftentimes, and some people need specific surgeries to be able to look normal. And I think in those cases it's just fine to have plastic surgery. However, I don't think that people should use it um, to cheat, to change the way that they look when they already look normal, you know,
Yes.
or when they already look beautiful, because really all life is beautiful, and there's not generally a need to change it. Sometimes there's a need, but rarely.
Yes, I'm good.
Okay. Paula?
What is your opinion, Paula?
Paula?
Okay, wait. I'm not agree about the wait. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I'm not agree because I think is a stereotype. Not
Yes.
because most people that change themselves or change something of your body is for to to be more beautiful for the people, not for herself or himself or
Right.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm not agree.
Hmm.
Or depends the case because if it's necessary or need for yourself, yes. But if not, it's not. It's only for the society. No.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yes, yes, that's good.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Are you agree with the models that appear on the social networks?
So the question that you should ask is, do you agree with the models that appear on social, or um I think so. When you say agree, you mostly mean agree with opinions and what they say. If you want, I think what you're trying to say is more along the lines of um what's like, do you what am I trying to say here? Because agree is when you are in accordance with the verbal or political or whatever opinions of somebody else, right? Um, or when you think that they're correct. But what I think you're trying to say is, um, like, I don't know. What are you trying to say?
Paula, what is the idea of this?
What's the idea of this question?
It's about the change that the people show in the in Facebook or in Instagram, or just to to show another face or another life that you don't have.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Pretending.
So yeah, pretending. So the question I think would be like, um, do you agree with the changes that the models make on social networks, or do you agree with the model life that appears on social network?
Could you repeat me, please? Do you?
So, do you agree with the model life.
But I
Or
want
remove the S.
to say that.
That appears, and then remove the S from models. It's not models, but model.
Mm,
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. Model life that appears on social networks.
Okay. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Or modelistic, maybe.
Again, do you agree with the modern life that appears on social networks? Ivor?
Let me think because I don't sure about my answer. What is pretending when you say or
Mm,
So this is something that I just barely learned actually. In Spanish, pretender is
mm,
different than pretend in English.
mhm.
Pretender in Spanish means to hope for or um, to wait for specifically. It's almost like esperar, right?
okay, just
But in English, to pretend is to assume a fake form or to assume a fake identity. So I'm going to write this in the chat box. To pretend
okay. How
equals to assume fake identity.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Like what you wrote, Brian. Fake identity.
Yes. Yes.
thanks.
Okay.
But do you understand the question?
Yes, but let me think. Brian, your answer.
Okay.
Okay, Brian.
Okay, I answer. Okay. About no, I'm not. I'm not. I didn't. Sorry, I don't. Because no, because modern life. I mean, a modern life. I mean, like in social networks, what they show is like kind of the ideal that they have, but not that is real. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
they just show what they want that you see, but not what is the reality. Yes, they just like we say pretend to be some to not to have uh, things that they don't have or to be what they are not. Yes, so I don't agree because this is wrong. Because why don't you accept what you are and just say like this is my life, my real life, and I'm good with this. If you accept, maybe the things could be better. Yes, I think my opinion. That's what I think. I mean, it's not so difficult for me. I don't know. What do you think?
Hmm.
Yes.
That's a good point.
So, Michael, are you agree? Do you agree?
Um, Not necessarily. I think that Brian has a good point when he says that it's not real life, you know. But the interesting thing about social networks is that people try to portray themselves in the best light possible. And they usually only share the most exciting, fun, or shocking experiences that they have. And so it's not necessarily that social media depicts a model life, it's that it depicts the best moments of life. You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
shows the best and sometimes the worst moments, but generally the best. But it doesn't show the day to day. It doesn't show how people, maybe struggle with different problems, drug addiction, alcoholism, maybe somebody has anger management issues. People don't show that kind of stuff on Facebook, but what they do show is the best parts of their lives, generally speaking. And so in a way, I do agree that I think that model lives are normal lives, and everybody has good and bad experiences. But I don't agree with the fact that models live perfect lives, and especially when it comes to body image. They just don't. Either it's taken a lot of hard work to get to a point where they're happy with their image, or they cheated and did plastic surgery, and so I don't agree with that.
Okay. Okay. That's great.
One, are you ready?
Yes. I think the same that Michael and Brian. It's not real. It's not real. It's not really. It's not, no. It's not. I forget what is the pronounce? Realidad?
It's
It's not
Uh,
not
real. Yes?
real.
no.
Real.
Mm-hmm.
It's not real. It's a mm, pros- perspective,
Perspective.
perspective of something.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Perspective.
Okay.
Perspective of something that is false. Yes. And you, Paul, what do you think?
Yes, Paula. What do you think?
Mm, I think in some cases is dangerous because there are people that uh, try to hurt children or
That's a good
parents,
point.
and yes, with another face, with another life, and I don't know. That is
Mm.
I think a problem in Bogota or in the other places. Because you think that that life
I don't listen to you.
Yes, I don't.
Again,
Sorry.
no, Paula, your voice.
uh,
Hola.
I
Okay.
can hear you.
okay, wait, please.
I can hear you. Paula.
Can you hear?
Paul.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Um, what part you can hear? You could hear.
Okay. Yes.
What was the last thing you
Yes.
heard
The
is the
last.
correct question.
Okay.
So we heard up to um, people try too hard, and that's a big problem in Bogota and in other places.
Uh,
Uh, what else did you say about it?
After that, yes.
I told yes.
I said,
that
Oh,
okay,
okay.
I say that the girls or people that want similar lives think that
Okay.
is real and fall in that, how do you say mentira,
in that
Lie.
lie,
in that I don't
lie,
know how I can
lie,
lie. Okay,
lie,
lie,
Lie, lie.
lie.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
And in another cases, I think is because the people that do or that do that is because have a low um, self-esteem, self-esteem,
Self-esteem.
yes, yeah,
Whoa.
self-esteem, because don't love uh, their, their self and appear is not, it's not correct.
Hmm.
Good. Okay.
Interesting.
Yes.
That's an interesting opinion.
Good point. Actually.
Uh, so
Okay.
what what do you think about the use of Photoshop in the photos or magazines or beauty canons?
Hmm. Beauty canons. Um. So I think that beauty canons is a little used term. It's used very infrequently. Um, Generally speaking, people will know what you're talking about, but I'd stick to magazines and um, advertisements, you could say.
Okay.
Advertisements, magazines, um, beauty canons. Huh? I'm gonna look that up.
It's the
Yeah. I guess I guess it works, huh? Yeah, it's okay. Beauty canons.
okay.
Okay, so what do you think?
Who? Yvonne, Paola, Michael, you, or
Paola, you?
just you? Can you repeat, Yvonne? Sorry.
Yes, you want?
Yes. Oh, okay.
Okay, I think so. What? I don't like because
So
exactly. Yes,
Because what?
you
that's fair.
you
Oh.
you ask me. I the train of thought. I forget my idea.
You lost your train of thought.
Okay.
Yes,
I understand. I
I
catch.
love the train of thought.
Okay. If you want, I can say something while you just wait to remember what you were thinking of. Um, I think that Photoshop is obviously overused in advertisements and magazines. Um, it's it's obviously used to bring out the best in people, kind of like Facebook is, but on a smaller, more microscopic scale, where they've brought this aesthetics, they've brought aesthetics down to a science, where if you have just the right cheekbone and you have like just the right eye size and just the right um, waist size or leg size or whatever, I don't know what else they do, but um, then that's aesthetically pleasing. Or if you're a male model, then you have ripped abs and you're super muscular, um, or big junk, you know. Um, but it's not it's not usually real, you know. And so I think that it kind of idolizes people and makes them, um, so to speak, that what people think perfect should be, and it's not, you know. Perfection is not having the perfect abdominal muscles or the perfect cheekbones, you know. It's not necessarily in the aesthetics, although they, you know, advertisements do make a lot of money, and with good reason, because they're very good people. You know, people are very good, graphic designers are very good at making advertisements that are particularly attractive, and there is a lot of money in the magazine business and in the pornography business to make people look perfect. And so I think that, um, they're very good at what they do, the graphic designers are. But I think that it sets an unrealistic standard, and, um, it's not real life, you know?
Hmm.
Yes, that's good. That's interesting.
Yes.
And it's true. I think it's true.
Hmm.
So I will be the next. Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. So yes, I think this kind of topics that involve Photoshop or programs or magazines are like difficult to criticize, because yes, they don't do because they must, that like an obligation. They do because that's why they do for life. Yes, I mean,
Hmm.
as Michael says, they are good one in on what they do.
They're good at
So
what they do.
that's yes. So that's why they are gonna work on. Yes. So, um, yes, I think it's not good to make this, because maybe you're just doing, or no, you're just making look better or good. Yes, but it's not the real. Yes, as in social networks. But here the topic is like, if the designer or the photographer wants, not just to make money, I mean, wants to make their job good, they need to do that. Yes, it's something that they must do.
Right.
Yes.
That's their job.
That's the job. Yes, it's like every other job. Yes, I mean, so how you criticize a job? Yes, that's the problem. I mean,
Hmm.
because I can do it, but I don't know how do they live, or how do they work. Yes,
Hmm.
so yes, I'm not. I don't agree at all, but I already know that I can criticize without information, at least. Yes. So yes, that would be my opinion. That maybe it's not so good, but I will accept it because I don't know them. So
It's a good point.
I can say it a lot about it.
Yes.
Yes.
Igual.
Okay.
I think it's soul. Soul. How do you pronounce the past of vender in Spanish? In English? Soul.
Sold.
So,
Sold.
um, a false idea.
Oh, nice. You got it.
Also, yeah.
False idea. Um, a false uh, perspective or how do you say standards?
Standard.
Standards. Yes. Standards.
Standard of the perfect beauty or the perfect appearance that you need.
Hmm.
Okay.
So, and there are there are people that follow these these people, and they want to shame um, their appearance for looks or see similar of these people. Yes, it's
To
correct.
have similar appearances as these, or
Similar.
similar looks. Yeah, similar appearances, similar looks.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
For me, it's strange. Really.
What?
For me, it's strange because
Strange.
yes, because I don't understand why that have only dogs and rabbits and fox. I don't understand.
Okay.
But it's a creative form to take a picture. Yes, but I'm not agree because
Okay.
it's not your face. If you wanna a picture, you take a picture about your face, about you or about the dog or the animal. But I don't know why is necessary that.
Paula, are you talking about these pictures that we see here on the slideshow?
Yes, the
Oh,
how do you say la moda de ahora?
today,
The
I don't know, model?
the trend,
Oh, the trend.
Trend.
Yes, the trend. The
the
trend.
The trend.
trend.
Okay, the trend because the all or most girls with the dogs and with the rabbits and
Mm.
Right.
the fox.
So when I so Paula, when I think of Photoshop in magazines and beauty canons, I think more of like the ideal human being, like when somebody changes their image to look perfectly beautiful. Not necessarily not necessarily to look like an alien or a dog.
What
Although
is the
that
name?
those also happens, where people may make themselves look funny to prove a point or to emphasize something specific. I think this is fine on the slideshow page where people do bunny ears or dog ears and or make themselves look like aliens. That's fine. What I personally don't agree with is when a human being is idealized and when a false standard is set. I don't agree with that.
Okay.
What is the name of these stickers in, or what is the name with these? Um, you take a picture and appear these stickers. I don't know in your
I
face.
don't know. I think it's called a filter.
The filter, yes, that you put, an effect.
Um,
Yeah, an effect. That's it. An effect or a
Effect. Oh,
filter.
okay. Okay. Okay.
this is an effect. Okay, but sometimes is Aries. No, Aries. Artístico. I don't know.
Oh, an
Artistic.
Oh,
artistic effect.
sometimes it's
Oh,
yeah, it's artistic.
artistic. Yes.
Sometimes it's artistic, but I think it's bad.
Oh,
Oh
yes.
no, it's bad. No, is
Ah,
is not good when the society use like this like mm, what is the word that you say? Moda
okay.
Trend.
Trend.
is a trend when it's a trend, and all people are make the same, are making the same only for this
Yeah,
because it's a trend. Yes.
right.
Yes, Michael has a good point.
Good point. Yes.
Yes, a really good point.
Yes.
So I have the last question.
Okay.
How do those stereotypes affect the society?
This society.
Of society.
Yes.
How do stereotypes affect society?
Yes, because it's a concept. Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Good question. Mm.
Depends.
I think so. This might seem a little unconventional, but I think that stereotypes are a good thing on the micro level, but a bad thing on the macro level. So in macro, big perspective and big society, stereotypes are bad. Micro, stereotypes can be a good thing because we as humans have evolved to make judgments very quickly. We look and we see something and we make a judgment whether we whether it's conscious or subconscious, we have a judgment about somebody within a second of seeing them, right? Like, oh, that person's pretty, that person's not. And it's natural. Everybody does it. Or, oh, that person looks intelligent. Or, oh, that person looks like they're hardworking. You know, it's that fast. We just do it naturally. And that those kinds of stereotypes can be very good. You know, we've evolved as human beings to make those judgments quickly to be able to survive. Because if you see somebody who has, you know, another tribe, a person from a different tribe who's got his spear up to throw his spear, you know, he's got his spear ready to stab you and then cannibalize you. You know, you have to be able to
Yes.
make that stereotype and that judgment fast and think, oh, he's going to kill me. I have to run.
Yes, like an
You
instinct. Yes.
know, you have to be able to sense danger. And, you know, mothers have evolved to sense that kind of danger for their children. So they don't want to walk around in a dark alley at night, you know, with their kids. That's a dangerous situation. And so you
Yeah.
can make stereotypes of shady characters really quickly. Um, but when people start expanding those stereotypes into a societal perspective in the workplace or at the hospital or at a restaurant or wherever you are at the movie theater, that's bad because then we get, you know, there are biases and injustices that happen in accordance with those stereotypes, which is very bad. Um, because you know you we need equal rights for everybody, right? Every human is a human being and deserves, you know, they have their inalienable rights and they deserve equal treatment just like everybody else. So I think that stereotypes in macro perspective where judgments are being placed on an entire blanket judgment is being placed on an entire group or ethnicity of people, that's bad. But quick micro judgments can be a good thing.
Okay.
Hmm. Yeah.
Michael, can you write the before words? You when you say micro, I don't,
Micro
can you
and
write it?
macro.
Because you use micro. When you say micro is good, my micro is good is bad. I
Exactly.
don't know.
Micro is good, macro is bad.
Thank you.
Oh.
Okay.
This was interesting.
Brian, what do you think?
Yes, I think this is a big topic because stereotypes, if you see in like a little point, just something not so big, is no, it's not bad really, as Michael said, because
You have
you are just acting to what you see, just in that specific moment. So that's good. You become a not an expert. I mean, you become a person that do the things by instinct because you already have that stereotype. So you do that mind process faster. Yes. So that's okay with this kind of stereotypes that are in a little place, in a little society or a group. Yes. But on a society like a city or like a bigger, yes, it could be a big problem because it's not just a judgment, is
The
I don't know.
blanket statement.
Yes, linked statement, and I think the problem is that stereotypes could work as critics. I mean,
Critics?
yes, I'm gonna write
What is that?
uh,
Yes.
critics. Yes.
I
Thanks.
think I think what you mean is a critique.
Oh, critic. Okay.
Critique.
Oh, yes, as a critique. Yes, more than just a stereotype, and I mean this is what make everything go that everything goes wrong. Yes, to the wrong way. That people maybe just take a stereotype on a bad way. I mean, stereotyping. Yes, stereotyping people maybe. So we begin to stereotyping. We are stereotyping people. Yes, and I think that divide the society. Yes, and it's not something that you process. It's something that you just um, critic. Yes, critic. It's not a really thing that could help you in a society. It's just a critic. I mean, a critic. Yes, critic.
Critique.
Critique. Okay, it's a critique. So that becomes like something really bad in a biggest context. Yes, in a society, as a society, that's not okay for me. Yes,
Hmm.
that would be like wrong. Yes, for me.
So Brian, just really quick, uh,
Okay.
to critique is
Okay.
the verb,
Okay.
and then critic is the noun.
The noun. Okay, perfect.
So a person is a critic, and that person critiques somebody
Okay.
else,
Somebody. Okay.
and that's the
Thank you.
verb.
Thank you. Thank you. And
Igual.
so, okay. Ah, yes.
No,
Yeah.
specialist. We can say, oh, I don't know. What's more idea for complement these ideas? And I forget the question.
Okay. What about the
When I was thinking about it, I remember that. Forget.
Uh,
Can you repeat, Paola?
it was
Or you, please, you ask what your question.
I know is my question.
Exactly. But me. Yes.
Okay, the question was how do these stereotypes affect the society? So, yes.
Mm,
like this? Like this.
yes, wait.
Is like this? I don't know. I'm not sure. The question that I write on
Stereotype,
types. Ah, okay, types. Thank you.
The same
stereotype,
that the
and it
same
would
that
actually be effect, not effect.
Ah, okay.
the same that they said. Yes,
They.
is correct. They
Um.
same
They.
the same that they say. The same
This
that them say.
I agree with what
Ah, yes,
they
that's better.
said.
That's better.
I agree
What
with
they said.
with what they say because exactly when the society use or criticize someone is not good and
There you go.
and they this affect the society create no, this create a lot of problems and
Hmm.
a lot of um, points in contra. I don't know, puntos en
Again,
contra.
Against, against, against,
Against,
against,
there you go.
uh,
Against.
against,
against, uh, with something that is good, but the society transform it
or become.
in a bad way.
Okay.
Yeah, my idea.
Okay, good, good.
Hmm.
And you, Paula, what is your own answer for your no answer for your question?
I think that is more difficult for a woman than for a man. Because the men are more relaxed.
I think the same.
Hmm.
Really, you
Um,
are relaxed and that is not important or important but not the same that like a woman. No.
Yeah.
Yes, there are
okay.
more
Okay, no, no.
eyes in the woman.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
yes, for a woman or we like woman um,
Women.
it's it's important in some aspects, but it shouldn't be in that form because that is not important. Okay, you are different at the other girl and the other girl. It's normal. It's the life. Is something that you can't change with a camera. It's-
Hmm.
I like to live in a real life. It's, it's I don't know.
Good point. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a good point.
Just because
Hmm.
So, okay. Yes.
Yeah.
now in these times is there are there is how do you say machismo? Something.
Machismo is the same in English.
Yes.
Much.
Machismo is the it's a cognate.
Yes, I don't want to say this word, but yes, now in the modern society, now there is machismo.
Yeah, machismo. So it's funny. It's a Spanish word, machismo, but it's pronounced in English machismo
Machismo.
or macho, the macho man.
Macho man.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
No,
There is a lot of machismo in the world, unfortunately.
no, but I think that is not machismo. It's because the women are more complicated.
Hmm.
Oh, I
But the
understand.
society uh, have mm, more I don't know uh, are more I forget the word more ideas no more perspectives I don't know for women
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Yeah,
stereotypes for women
more stereotypes
or
more
women.
thank you
Sorry.
so much more
or
stereotypes
maybe more standards as
Yes,
well.
yes
yes, yes.
all the
But
time
but I think that actually not is not important. Or I don't know, the trend is to be real or something like that. Or I don't know. Before the stereotypes or the hair stereotypes are the colors, the blue, the pink, and that.
Oh, the
And
trends.
With
yes,
the
the
trend.
trend.
I don't
So,
know I see different uh, page of information page I don't know páginas de
Website.
información
what?
in the web okay
Ah, okay.
and I see different cultures about this topic, the beauty, exactly. And there are the woman have a hard part really. Then I don't know. Continue.
Yes, we are women, no more.
That. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that women do have more standards or more social standards to live up to or more expectations, you could say. Um, and they're not always good, they can be unhealthy expectations. And I think that often comes from stereotypes and from Photoshop in magazines and from a variety of different sources. But um, it's important to be comfortable with who you are and um, you know recognize that nobody's perfect, especially the people that have been photoshopped. They're far from it.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Yeah. So, Paula, did you have another question or
No,
we
no more.
already finished? Okay, perfect. So I think okay, we have some minutes more. I would like to ask you something, Michael.
Okay.
But this is about next class
Okay.
because we were thinking with another junior coach on a project that
Okay.
you could help us with this project.
Okay.
We are trying to make like a little videos teaching a topic. Yes, a simple
Okay.
topic. Like I don't know. We are gonna begin like in an order, like present progressive, later present simple, or yes. But
Yeah.
yes, our videos that need to be like not just fluent, but funny, or I mean that you can enjoy it, not seeing this kind of videos. So you could
Yeah.
help us like for example, we are gonna make a video this Monday. So next class on Thursday, we could show you, so you can
Okay.
bring us an opinion about it. I don't know what you think.
No, that's great. Yeah. I'd be happy to. I'd be happy to um I'd be happy to look at a video that you make about that. I think that's a great idea. Put some fun into teaching, past participle and
Yes.
future pre, like all those fun verb tenses. I think that's
Yes.
a good idea.
Okay. Yes, I just want to tell you that, and I think we are just on time. I think. Yes.
Yeah, 8:30 is perfect.
Yes, I think this was a very good class. I mean, a
This
fluent
was a
class.
great
Everybody
class.
passed. Yes. So
Uh-huh.
thank you so much, Michael, really for being helping us all of this time,
And Paola for the topic.
and Paola for the topic, and Yvonne for talk. Yes, everybody that participated. I think this was a
Yep,
really good class. Yes.
I
So
agree.
really, I appreciate that you've been here. Yes, that you could
Michael,
help us.
Brian,
Yes.
Well, Michael.
thank you for this topic because I wanted with Kayla, but you too,
Yes.
you is important.
But you are
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. Well, Kayla would have been perfect for this topic. She's got some really good opinions on beauty and that kind of stuff, and I think that she
Okay.
has some great insight. But we can ask her those questions later.
Yes.
Mm.
Is it?
But your opinions are awesome.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
So I think great. Thank you so much, and we would like to we will be grateful to see you next class. Yes. So
Wonderful.
thank you so much. So
Bye
say bye bye
bye.
to
Thank
YouTube.
you.
Thank
Bye,
you.
YouTube.
Bye.